drinking gas station wine out of plastic hotel cups. Paper, because we are very classy and environmental friendly over here. Okay?
Recycle.
But cheers to Miss USA, ladies.
Cheers.
Here's some eyelash glue duo. This is the original eyelash glue. Like whenever you go to the grocery store, this is the eyelash glue you see. It's like old school eyelash glue. I don't wear false eyelashes a lot. I say that probably compared to the normal person, I wear them a lot. I mean, I might wear false eyelashes once a week. I've worn them 4 times this week, and that feels like a lot for me. But I'm at Miss USA. There was also Thanksgiving, and like, are you gonna not wear false eyelashes to Thanksgiving? Who are you? I'm using a new eyelash by Ardell. I usually just go for their Demi Wispies. I don't know, I just feel like that's ingrained in pageant girls. You get like a 13 pack of Demi Wispies and you go through them in like 2 days. That's just the pageant girl way. So I always just default to Ardell Demi Wispies. And when I say we go through them, like I'm not kidding. When I was competing, we would wear 2 false eyelashes on each eye. That's unnecessary, but we would do it. If you don't know, when you're putting on false eyelashes, you need to apply like a thin line on the band that you're going to put on, on the strip. I'm using strip lashes because I'm a cheap beauty queen. So when I put on the strip lashes, I apply like a thin line on the strip lash before I put it on. But I also blow on it and I bend my eyelashes a little bit to bend them so they'll curve and meet, like just form better to your eye. There you go. So I'm bending it like so that it'll conform. You want it to be kind of tacky, just like super glue. Like if you put the super glue on it, it's super wet, you got to hold it for 30 seconds and then it's like, it gets kind of tacky and then like all of a sudden it's like immovable force. It's like concrete, right? That's what you want, okay? So we're almost there. I also did not finish saying I'm using the Ardell 421, which are the natural Demi Wispies. So like I think the band is a little bit lighter, but also what I noticed is these are not just like a single row of lashes. It's like 3 rows and they're all different sizes and they kind of fan out like your natural lashes do. Because it's a big pet peeve for me when I look at girls who are wearing false eyelashes or have eyelash extensions and they're all almost the same length, or it just looks like they all move together. Like I want them to move more naturally. And these I feel like actually do that. I was very impressed with these. I mean, no, you would definitely know I'm wearing false eyelashes. I was about to say, maybe you wouldn't know I was wearing false eyelashes, and that's just stupid. Like, you know. But they look more natural. They look better. They look my version of natural. Okay, now that this is basically dried because I can't shut up, I'm going to go ahead and put it on an eye. So, up close and personal, here we go. All right, so I just rest this gently. I don't push it in yet. I want to make sure that I have it placed right. And she did it perfectly. Okay. All right, so I want to make sure that I have it placed right, which as you'll notice, it's like slightly below my lash line. And the reason I do that is because then my contacts are messed up. I can't see anymore. Oh no, this could go horribly wrong. Okay, then I push up slightly to where it hits my lash line. And then I take the best tool ever invented for applying false eyelashes, which is a bobby pin that has been stretched out. And I take the edge of that bobby pin and I push those bad boys in to my lash line to where it meets, to where my lashes meet the eyelid, okay? Not on top. You see that? No, you don't see it because it's so perfectly in line with the eyelid, right? Okay. Okay. Actually, I can't talk right now. I have to focus. This is a critical step. Okay. Here we go. Push it in, push it in, push it in. And it's tacky and it's perfect. Good, good. We love it. Okay. So I'm going to let that dry for like 2 more seconds. I'm going to resist the urge to touch it or move it because I want that tackiness to seal. We want the super glue to hold. Don't put super glue on your eyelashes. Okay. And then once that happens, I'm going to take and I'm going to press them in so they're like mashed together. And then I'm going to hold them up. Okay, there we go. And then she has an eyelash. And look how natural. That really does look like a natural eyelash. Like, compared to some false eyelashes that I've put on.
Yeah. Okay. It looks really natural.
What about in person? But they might have some downstairs. Okay, I'm going to use my tool
a very impressive tool to press that edge in.
All right, there we go. I usually don't take that much time to put on false eyelashes, actually. I usually just whip those bad boys on, and they're not always perfect. I know some people cut your eyelashes and stuff. I would recommend that. For some reason, my eye shape or width or whatever it is, I don't know, I rarely, there's like 2 brands where I've had to cut my eyelashes, but most of them fit my eye shape really well. I think part of it is because I bend mine so much. Like I just put, this is how I use my fingernails. This is the entire reason why I have fingernails. So I just put my false eyelash, like I stick the tacky part to one side of my nail, and then I like literally bend it in half and essentially fold it so that it'll really, really bend to the natural curve of my eye, like that, kind of. But I never have to cut my eyelashes. I mean, there definitely have been times that I should have and haven't, just because I'm lazy, and I've made it work. But if your eyelash is like slightly too long, then I would recommend cutting it. Another little hacky thing that I'll do is I'll cut it in half sometimes if I don't want like a full lash, because, you know, I mean, false eyelashes can look fake. They're false eyelashes, like pretty self-explanatory there. But full drama of a false eyelash, I'll cut it in half, or even like almost like a third, and I'll just put it on the edges. And so it kind of gives you that natural fan out look without having that like full drama. And if you get it really, really close to your eye line and blend it in with your mascara, it looks pretty natural. It's kind of the equivalent of putting on just like tips, just like individual false eyelashes on the edge, but a little easier. I mean, because individual false eyelashes, like, who's got time for that? I've got 2 kids, you know? Okay. Maybe a little tackier. We're going to wait a second. All right. There we go. Okay. All right. Oh, no, it needs to come out a little bit. See, that's why we don't push it down. All right. Okay, pull it up. And then push it in. Okay. Now we take our handy tool and push it into the lash line. And so the reason that I stopped doing the eyeshadow, like I did the eyeshadow base basically, but the reason that I stopped doing the eyeshadow is because there's like nothing worse than a beautiful eye look that is ruined because you see this harsh band from false eyelashes, because it is still noticeable. These are the natural ones, so there's like a pretty thin band on these. And I mean, I feel like I'm pretty good at putting on false eyelashes, and so I can like control the glue, like it's not messy. But I mean, you have definitely seen the girls who have struggled with their false eyelashes, and they've got like, you know, a centimeter of glue splattered all over their eye, and the eyelashes just like stuck awkwardly on top. Like there's nothing worse. That just ruins the eye look, or the look of your eyeshadow. And so the reason that I stopped was because even still, even though I'm pretty good at it and it's a thin line, you can still see it. And I want that to look as natural as possible and to be blended as much as possible. Once again, natural is like relative, okay? But I want it to be blended as much as possible. And so I'll put that on, and then I'll finish my smoked out eye on top of it so that it kind of covers, because like, you know, the powder's going to build up and fill in all those little crevices of in between the eyelashes. And then I'm going to put a dark eyeliner over it and smudge it out. It's just going to like cover a lot more of it, versus if I just put that eyeliner or put that you know, on top, you're going to like really see that line, you know. We don't want that. So
See how gas station wine is.
Gas station wine's top notch, let me tell you.
It's a great $11 bottle of wine.
Hey, $11. I usually pay $7.99 for my Apothic, so that's fancy wine.